BBN, Jack Frost, what's up, party people? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody had a beautiful day. Oh, look at this shit. It's just in my eye, on the sight. I don't know what the hell. Okay, so yeah, we gotta move that. Oh wow, that's worse. Hold on 1 second. This is killing me. I do not like the fact that I'm seeing this thing on the top of my hat. I did not mean to make that rap anyway. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody had a beautiful day. First, let me get this camera fixed up. Boom. We got a couple of things to discuss today. I already know no notifications went out. Whenever y'all see me drop a lot of videos, I dropped 3 videos today. I was gonna drop 4, so we have a video that's waiting to actually get uploaded. I was gonna drop 4, but the reason why whenever you see me drop a lot of videos during the course of the day, do not expect any notification for the Tonight Show. It's just, that's just the way YouTube's been doing it. I don't know if it's a me thing. I doubt if it's just a my channel thing, all the channel thing. There just might be a cap on how many notifications that they're gonna send out for me in a day. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know what to say about it. But we dropped a couple of videos today. And so therefore they probably already sent out all the notifications. For everybody that don't know, go to our, you have to go to the BBN YouTube web like main page in order to see which videos that we drop throughout the course of the day, because often they just don't show people what videos we got up, and there's nothing I can do about that currently. With that being said, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody had a beautiful day. Alright, so the things that we're going to be talking about today, let's go to our title page real quick. We're going to be talking about this Casanova 2x thing. I kind of think we're going to spend a lot of time there. I kind of think we're going to spend a lot of time on the Casanova 2x, so I put it on the top. And then besides that, we're going to be talking about the Meek Mill. That's mainly because we brought back the Snitching series. I could see us dropping at least 4 videos on the Snitching series right now based on what's going on with Tekashi and with Meek Mill, just so we could be clear. The Snitching series is not just a Tekashi series. The Snitching series is basically anybody doing snitching can have a show on the Snitching series. Just so we know, just so you know, it's not just for Tekashi. I don't want nobody to think that. With that being said, also the Yella Beezy, I want to discuss that because I want to discuss that for a couple of different reasons. But one of the main reasons why I want to discuss that is, did Yella Beezy create a situation that put him in what he's in right now? I want to know. Because right now, what it looks like to me, and I could be wrong, is that they called Yella Beezy in to have a conversation with him. We'll have a discussion about that. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. We'll have a discussion about that. But everybody, please, if you haven't seen the videos that we dropped today, whenever you get an opportunity, please share those videos. Go to those videos, watch those videos again, and please leave comments. With that being said, one of the first things that we want to do tonight is we want to give appreciation to everybody that did drops throughout the course of the day during our first live today. And also, we want to say shout out to Bunny and... What the hell? Okay, boom. I know why that's like that. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yo, so I fixed something earlier, and when I fixed it earlier, I didn't realize that I moved the damn thing, but I moved it somewhere, so I need for y'all to, so I could just do it right now, so I don't have to keep reminding myself, so I don't have to remind myself later. Shout out to Bunny and Doe. They are new partners of the BBN Network. They're coming soon. We're going to keep an eye out for them and all of their products. Shout out to Bunny and Doe. So let's give appreciation to everybody. Also, shout out to Bunny and Doe for the $10.07 drop. Shout out to Ish with the $5 drop. Shout out to Big Malo with the $10 drop. Shout out to DeAndre Willis Sr. with the $5 drop. Shout out to John B, who also sponsored the video today with the $10 drop. Definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. Don't let nobody tell you different. I appreciate you when you like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate everybody that pull up to the chat. I appreciate you. Like, I want to explain something. Real quick, gonna take 2 seconds. I in no way think that I'm better than other people in the general sense of the term. But I do think sometimes people lower themselves to be less than others. If that makes any sense. But I myself do not really ever think that I'm better than others in the general sense of the term. Yes, I could shoot a better jump shot than somebody, or I can be better at crooning than some. I am not a good crooner. I could be better at crooning than someone, or something along those lines. But the point in which I'm trying to make is I don't think I'm better than other people. I think that we all have our strengths and we all have our weaknesses. And if we focus on our strengths, we'll grow. And if we focus on our weakness, we'll stay stagnant. So that's what I think. I don't think I'm better than nobody. The problem is I don't understand humbleness. So often I'm being extremely humble when people expect for me to not be. I don't know how to explain that. So I appreciate y'all, because I am, in at least the way I'm thinking about it, so misunderstood often. And then the people that don't like me use that to their benefit. With that being said, look at that sun in the background. You see that sun? You see that sun? You see that sun? Boom. Buildings. With that being said, let's do roll call real quick and then let's get to the show. What up, Drop Kill? Salute, my brother. Hope everything is going well. He said, what's good, bro? Chilling. What up, Emmanuel? Emmanuel says, what up, Jack Frost? Salute the Goat 9. What up, Jack? Salute Goat 9. What up, Only Street? I remember your name from a long time ago. Not for nothing. But maybe it might be your first time here. I have no idea. What up, Watts Game? Salute. Who else we got up in here real quick? Emmanuel says, 0 notifications. I search BBN. I know what time it is, and I ain't sober. Check this out, y'all. Whenever y'all see me drop, we drop 3 videos today. Whenever y'all see me drop multiple videos throughout the course of the day, the Tonight Show notifications will not be there. Also, morning coffee notifications might also not be there. So on nights like this, or on days like this where you see me actually putting out videos, y'all just got to show up. You might not get the notification. I don't know no other way to put it. What up, Everett Gilchrist? Everett Gilchrist said, we could pass on the subject, but Act reminded me about the Quentin Miller and Meek thing. Meek a whole sucker for that. For everybody that don't know, I think Quentin Miller actually lost his leg to that. I think they beat him up or they chased him and then he ran into traffic or something. And I can't remember if he lost his leg before or after that, but yeah. Basically, Meek Mills had Quentin Miller jumped or beat up or something along the line. I'm sorry, but I just think Meek Mills is always doing some sucker shit. I don't know no way to say it. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not trying to disrespect the guy or be hard on him or nothing like that, but I'm saying what it is. He's always got a problem with somebody and sending other people out to attack them. You tell me what that is. I don't, and he always has a problem with people that did nothing to him. That's my point. Also, these people, what did Safari do to Meek Mill? Safari didn't do anything to Meek. All Safari did to Meek was be dating Nicki Minaj. That's it. That's all he did. And then I think the real reason why Meek Mills, I'm going to tell you why Meek Mills is mad at Safari. I'm going to tell you why Meek Mills is mad at Safari. Who want to know why Meek? Let's do roll call first, and then at the end, in a minute, you let me know if y'all want to know why Meek Mills is mad at Safari. If y'all want to know, shout out to Everett Gilchrist. Shout out to Juice Now. Says Jack, remember the diss song the game made on Meek Pest Control? That's a fact because Meek snitched. It's a fact. What up, Salty Sacks Creation? Salute my brother. Yes, we have to do the jump off so we could get those winnings out to people. Monica Kendra Whitehead. Okay. What up, Ignacio Rodriguez? How you doing today? And what up, Black Cuddy? Salute to the Black Spades. And Jason Case, he says facts. He has 6'9" Gaddy. I'm just saying I don't agree with his shit, just period in general. What up, Buku Bags? Buku Bags says, what up, bro? Chilling, my dude. You already know. As always, we're trying to get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. Anything more than that is gravy. Anything less than that is gosh darn it. Alright, so let's get to the show real quick. I'm going to tell you why Meek Mills is mad at Safari. Anybody want to know why Meek Mills is mad at Safari? What up, Queen Shy? Anybody want to know why Meek Mills is mad at Safari? I'm going to tell you right now why Meek Mills had Safari jump. You can say what you want, but I'm going to tell you why Meek Mills had Safari jump. I don't even want to get into it. I could tell you, but you know what? Y'all don't really want to know. So I'm going to move on. But I know why But Meek Mills did have Quentin Miller jump. Why? Quentin Miller didn't do nothing to Meek Mill. Safari didn't do anything to Meek Mill. So I'm sorry. That just seemed like sucker shit to me. So I don't know what to tell you. You understand what I'm saying? And then Meek is trying to stop another grown man bag. Like, I hear what you saying. What up, Kendall? I don't know who dick pic leaked. What are you talking about? Um, Everett Gilchrist. Just read the names. Meek Mills snitches on everyone. So I want to know how he could talk shit about Tekashi. I'm not trying to defend Tekashi. I just want this to be known. I'm not defending him. What I'm saying is that if you're an individual, listen, this is what I'm saying. If you are an individual that's out here talking about there's no snitching, we can't do snitching, you can't be snitching. Tell me where I'm wrong. Could somebody please explain to me where I'm wrong? Could somebody please explain to me where I'm wrong? If you out here talking about nobody could snitch, you a whole rat, tell me how you wrong. That's one thing. Two, what kind of grown man is trying to affect another grown man bad? I don't respect that. I'm sorry. Emmanuel says Safari pick leaked then. I don't know when it leaked. I don't know if it leaked before or after. I don't know if it leaked before or after, to be honest with you. But I think that is why he's mad at Safari. Because probably she had sex with him like once or twice and it was like, nah, I can't do this. I'm going to tell you something. And I don't want to talk about nobody else's sex game because that's their shit. But I'm going to tell you something. Right? I'm going to assume that it's hard for a woman to come from a man that was taking care of their needs and go to a man that's kind of selfish and it's all about him. I just think that's hard for a female to do. Females, I'm just saying, I think that's hard for a female to do. I don't know. But Safari looked like he's into all of that extra foreplay and shit like that. Meek don't. I'm not questioning nobody's Johnson or nothing like that. Do you? What the fuck do I know? I'm single. I'm single in a weird way because I literally had some broad trying to force me to be in a relationship with her. So shout out to that shit. Eric Gilchrist says Meek needs to stop acting like a sucker. All he do is say he a boss, but have civilians jumped and screamed at and keep grown men name in his mouth. Just so we could be clear and fair all at the same time. I'm sorry, but I don't see Meek Mill as a boss. I see Meek Mill as the guy that's in charge of something. I'm not even sure what he's in charge of, to be honest with you. But there's a difference from being in charge of something and being the boss. There's just a difference. And to me, Meek Mill just looked like he's in charge of something. He got clout from over here or over there, or whatever the case is. He's doing the best he can. He's not doing. If this is the best he could do with the clout he got, I don't know what to tell you. But he's doing what he do. Eric Gilchrist says, no, I read that. Ignacio said Meek only precious these people who isn't. Meek Mill only press these people who isn't street. I want y'all to tell me one person that Meek Mills have a street niggas that Meek Mill had problems with, that Meek Mill had somebody that Meek Mills is actively trying to run down. First of all, tell me one person that Meek Mill is trying to run down on himself. That's one. Because, not for nothing, the only other person I know that isn't trying to run down on nobody by himself is NBA Youngboy. So I need for you to tell me one person that's not trying to, that's in the game, that's supposed to be a street dude, that's not win or lose, willing to run down on people themselves. Tell me one person besides Meek Mill or NBA Youngboy. Tell me one. Tell me one. Because I'm going to keep it a stack with you. I think Yellow Beezy was about to run down on somebody the other day. He was moving in a whole armored vehicle with guns. There's no telling what Yellow Beezy was about to get up to. Everett Gilchrist is absolutely right, absolutely correct, Jack. He runs stuff, but he isn't the boss. He says he is. He's not the boss, man. Well, Little Tim did basically the same thing. Okay, so Little Tim ran that. Little Tim, no, that would not be in the Meek Mill category. No. What up, Rude? Don't nobody see them dots, Jones? True Life. I don't know about True Life enough to have this conversation about him, but okay. Hello, BZ just got arrested. For everybody that don't know, we dropped that video today. We dropped 3 videos today. Go check them out when y'all get an opportunity. We dropped 3 videos today. This is why no notifications went out. Anyone that did not get a notification, this is why we dropped 3 videos today. So they already sent out my notifications for the day. But go check these videos out when y'all get an opportunity and reshare them, please, on all social platforms. Wait, if True Life ran up on them, then he doesn't fit in this conversation. Because wait, he ran up on Mobb Deep? Mobb Deep was running with them, was running with the freaking, not the Road Runners. Who the hell was Mobb Deep? Mobb Deep was running with some real dudes. What the hell? Yeah, and Quentin Miller has a disability. So he already didn't have a leg, right? I don't think Meek Mills has the capacity. Okay, so this is what I'm going to say, right? Listen. No, I believe you. I'm not questioning you, Smalls Brooklyn. I don't, you shouldn't feel that way. Look, listen. True Life also snuff Cam. True Life is about that business, yo. What? Listen what I gotta say real quick. I mean, keep typing, but listen to what I gotta say. Meek Mill, after he got on, he didn't have to grind. Oh, so Meek Mill's lost his, Quentin Miller lost his leg after the Meek Mill situation. No, that's what I'm asking. Thank you, Put It Out There TV. I appreciate you. I don't know when he lost his leg. That's what I was trying to convey to the people in the chat. Thank you very much. He lost his leg after the fact. Please, let's not call men women and women men. And True Life took Jim Jones. True Life. Is he still alive? Is he still alive? I'm just asking. Yeah, let's please not call men women and women men. But I get your point. What the hell? Hold on, though. Hold on. I'm going to tell you what Meek's problem is. One, what up, Mr. Twan? Haven't seen you in a stupid long time. One, and Tyson Garcia, what up? One, Meek Mills was never really that talented of a rapper, if you ask me. I'm going to say this again. Meek Mill was never really that talented of a rapper, if you ask me. Meek Mills had his Meek Mill flow that he let people trick him out of. He should have kept his Meek Mill flow. His Meek Mill flow was his Meek Mill flow. He should have kept it. But he let people talk about how he was screaming and all that other shit and made him change up his mood. He should have kept his Meek Mill flow. His Meek Mill flow was a thing. That Meek Mill flow is Meek Mill flow. And there was nothing wrong with it. That Meek Mill flow allowed for him to outdo niggas that could rap better than him when he got on songs with them. He should have never changed his flow. That's why I say, you know, the baby, if he want, he could mess around and do other things, but he has to keep his the baby flow. That's important. So that's one. Meek Mill was never really that talented of a rapper to me. The second thing is this. Meek Mill can't read the room. Meek Mills can't read the room. So what happens is, and this is just my opinion, if Meek Mills sees everybody jump on something, he jump on it, but he don't know when to get the hell off of it. You said Meek Mill flow is Petey Crack flow? I'm not going to argue with you. So Meek Mill don't know how to read the room. Meek Mill pull up. Everybody will be on something. Meek Mill will be on that same thing. And then when everybody else transition to something else, Meek Mill will be stuck there. Because it was okay when he was saying whatever he was saying about Tekashi, but then there was a point where it was like, yo, Meek, are you still talking? You're the only one talking about Tekashi. Like, you still talking about Tekashi when nobody else is talking about Tekashi, and in the same breath mentioning how everybody needs to stop talking about Tekashi so his whole buzz could go down? Nigga, you the only one talking about him. When was the last time you heard academics talking about Tekashi before academics and Meek Mills went on freaking Clubhouse? Every once in a while, he'll be like, yeah, somebody will ask him a question inside of his Twitch. Shout out to academics. Every once in a while, somebody will ask him a question inside of his Twitch and he'll answer it. But he wasn't making videos and shit. He wasn't making videos. How old is Meek Mill? I don't really care about that, but I'm curious. Wait, hold on. I'm looking for a reason. Just Meek Mill was 33. That's not too old. But he in the game and he carrying himself like he 43. So I think that's a big issue and that's a big problem, and that's why. Okay, first of all, let's name the people Meek Mill snitched on. Wait, first, before we even go there, can we all agree that snitching is snitching? Can we agree on that? Hold on, everybody. The people that hate Tekashi, the people that like Tekashi, the people that hate Meek, the people that like Meek. Can we all agree that snitching is snitching? Can we all agree that snitching is snitching? Can we agree? Snitching is snitching, right? I'm going to give y'all a second to think about that before I say the next thing I think of, so I'm going to go get me some coffee. I'm here, though. I want to know what y'all think. Is snitching snitching? Because remember when we was having them Tekashi conversations? And you had people in the chat that was saying, well, Tekashi didn't snitch on this person, but he snitched on that person. And you know how other people in the chat would say, but snitching is still snitching. If he snitched, he snitched. right? I'm not arguing any of this, by the way. I'm not disagreeing or agreeing or whatever. I'm just saying I'm just speaking about some stuff that happened in the chat previously. There was a consensus that snitching is snitching, correct? That if you will tell on this, you will tell on that, correct? Am I wrong, or is that something that we all came to an understanding or agreement on? If you'll tell on one thing, you'll tell on the other, right? Unless you're a civilian. Stop. You did not snitch on the kids. Stop. Unless you're a civilian, right? So hold on. That's just, if you would tell about something little, you would tell about something big, right? Tell me where I'm wrong. Hold on. If you would tell on something little, you will tell on something big, right? Hold on. Let's before I talk any further, I want to make sure that we have an understanding of this. IBN Meek Mill says snitching is snitching, and Meek boss Desiree Perez is a bigger snitch than 6ix9ine. Okay, let's just stay on point. God dang it, you guys. Let's stay on. Let's just one thing at a time, please. Snitching is snitching, right? Forget Safari for a minute. Forget Safari for a minute. Let's talk about street shit, right? Who's dude that got his chain stolen? Meek Mills called him up and this was game and his people. Sean Kingston got his chain stolen. Meek Mills called him up, told him it was game and his people. I think he told him to call the police or some shit. So that's street shit. That's street shit. That's straight up street shit. Right? Game dropped the song. What was the name of the song that Game dropped? Game dropped a diss track at Meek Mill's. What was the name of the song? I know the name of the song, by the way. I'm just asking you guys because I want you to say it. Game dropped the diss track at Meek Mill's. What was the name of the song? And if I am clear, this is before Tekashi. That is right, Juice Now. Pest Control. So hold on. Meek Mills was the original rat? So Meek Mills was the original rat. So Meek Mills was out there telling on street shit. So now who's siding with Meek Mills? Because there's a lot of people siding with Meek Mills. So Meek Mills told on some real street shit. But hold on. So it's okay when Meek Mills tell on Game and his people for stealing Sean Kingston's chain? That snitching is okay. Why is that snitching okay? That's what I want to know. I want to know why when Meek Mill snitch it's okay. Why can't whoever snitches bad? Can somebody answer that for me, please? I'm thinking whoever snitches bad. I want to know why it's okay for Meek Mill to snitch on the Game and the Game people. Somebody please explain this to me. We're not even talking about Tekashi right now. We're talking about Meek Mill and the Game. That was street shit. Right? Somebody got their chain snatched in the club. That was street shit, right? Or wherever he got his chain taken at. Sean Kingston. So could somebody explain that to me? I'm here. I'm here. I want to know, could somebody explain to me why it is okay for Meek Mills to snitch street shit on the game? I believe he told Sean Kingston to actually, because Sean Kingston taped the conversation, I think. I believe he told Sean Kingston to call the police. I'm going to go get my coffee. So Meek Mills is a real street nigga. These new real street, these real street niggas we got now, man. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I wonder what civilian he's gonna have beat up next. Meek Mill got a list. He'd be mad at people. He put them on a list. He'd be like, let's make sure that person's a civilian before we go after them. So if they do call the police, we could call them a snitch. Could somebody name me somebody that Sean Kingston, name me something Sean Kingston did to deserve having his chain stolen? Could somebody name me somebody that Sean Kingston beef with? All Sean Kingston do is write songs for people and sit back and get paid. We're not going to do that, Buku Bags. We're not going to do that. All right? We're not going to do that. Copy? I'm not even reading that comment. We're not going to do that. Let's let people be accountable for the things that they did. Okay? We're not gonna do that. Appreciate you though, but we're not gonna do that. We ain't on that type of stuff. What was you doing? Sitting around waiting for this so you could just throw shots at Meek? I need to stir up this shit. We're not gonna do that, alright? So hold on. So that's one street thing that we know Meek told on. Hold on. So I get it though. You're gonna say, alright, but he stole on some street stuff to another street dude, which is kind of worse because if you tell in the street, on people in the street, somebody get killed, you don't go to jail, people die. Am I right or am I wrong? You tell on people in the street, people die. It ain't going to jail. It's murder. Tell me where I'm wrong. So hold on. Let's talk about another thing real quick. So what else did Meek snitched on the judge? Yep, Sean Kingston is a calm, cool, good vibe dude. That's a fact. Meek snitched on the judge. Please stop calling Meek by a girl's name. We don't want to do that. Like, the reason why I'm asking you not to do that is because you might be really disrespecting somebody in here and you don't even know it. You might be, so I don't want you to do that. I don't want people to feel like they can't come to my chat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might be really, we don't know who else is in here. I appreciate y'all. I get it. You're saying he acting like a woman. I get it. You could call him a woman or you could say he has woman traits or whatever. But please, let's not call men women and women men. You understand what I'm saying? Because we living in a whole different time right now. We don't know who we offended. You got people out here committing suicide left and right. I get it though. Copy? I'm asking y'all, please stop doing that. You got people out here that they on their last legs. They don't know what they're gonna do tomorrow. You feel me? Like, I know it sounds like I'm preaching, like I'm a whole dick. I get it. You understand what I'm saying? But let's be responsible. That's all I'm asking. I appreciate you. Meek told on the judge. Meek told on the judge and the court clerk. even saying they didn't have it coming. I'm just saying, I don't think that you could be an individual going as hard as you're going on Tekashi about snitching, and you're busy snitching right and left on anybody you could get a hold of. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Okay, so he snitched on that. And these are two street situations. He snitched on Safari to get his woman from him. Couldn't even hold on to her for a year. Right? He snitched on Drake. Then not only did he snitch on Drake, then he went and had Quentin Miller beat up. So I'm sorry. I am not the biggest Meek fan. Matter of fact, I don't even know a Meek fan. Who's a Meek fan in here? I'm just curious. Who in here play Meek Mill's music on purpose? Who in here knows people that play Meek Mill music on purpose? That's a better way to put it. I don't know anybody that plays Meek Mill music on purpose. Who in here plays Meek Mill music on purpose? Who pick up their phone and be like, yo, you heard that Meek? Who does that? Anyone? Anyone knows anybody that does that? I'm curious. I don't. I didn't say like his music. I said play his music on purpose. Who goes into their phone and searches out Meek Mills and plays them? Tiandre Willis says he does. I mean, DSTN says he does. Shout out to DSTN. No. Listen to what I'm saying. Okay, this is the best way I could put it. I think Roddy Ricch makes good music. Right? I don't search out Roddy Ricch's music. Wait, you gotta use which one, Terrence Jones? Daryl Williams said, come on, Jeff. I don't know if I'm wrong or not. I'm asking you guys if I'm wrong. DSTN said he plays his music on purpose. That's one person. I think old Meek was way better than whatever the hell he's dropping right now. Okay. Pain Away. Maybe I probably won't, but if I remember, maybe I'll listen to this Pain Away that you're talking about at some point. But I don't listen to Meek Mill music on purpose. And quite frankly, before DSTN just said he did, I don't know anybody that does. DSTN, Lauderdale Action. Shout out to you guys. I'm pretty sure there's other people in the chat not commenting that might play Meek Mill music on purpose. I don't know what that's for, Black Cuddy. Salute to Black Cuddy dropping ants. Salute to the Black Spades. Come on, let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's go. I believe Dream Chasers is like under MMG. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Dream Chasers is a label, but that label's under MMG, and the MMG is under something, and they're under something, and then it's the major. I believe that's how it works. Is I'm a Boss his song? I think he's on that song. I don't know if that's his song. House Party, I think, is his song. Both of those songs is dope. Meek Mills has some dope songs. I'm not trying to say that he doesn't have good songs at all. But like I said, Meek Mills sounds better sometimes when he's when he's on the track with somebody else. I think it's just hard to listen to a Meek Mill song and he's the only person on the song. At least, like, to me. You understand what I'm saying? But that I'm a Boss, his verse was fire. That House Party, his verse, House Party. Is I thinking about the right song? Oh, so he gave him a label deal last year. First of all, just so we could be clear. Oh, those are crickets. Just so we could be clear, I want to be clear on something. Has Meek Mill ever signed anyone that dropped an album? Has Meek Mill signed even one artist that came out and dropped an album? Has Meek Mill signed one artist that we've heard come out with their own projects? So my point is this. Meek Mill might just be a hater. Meek Mill might just be a hater. That's it. Meek Mill might just be a hater. You can't tell me that you in Philly, you Meek Mill, you signed, you can't find no good artists in Philly? In Philly? You know how many dope artists is in Philly? You know how many dope artists is in Philly? When Jay needed help, he went to Philly. Scoop Beans, Scoop Freeway. You know how many dope artists is in Philly? Steve Lee is just in here to argue. I literally asked the question. So if I ask the question, that means that I don't know. But no, Steve Lee, you could stay in here and just randomly argue at stuff. I don't care. And no, I'm not going to research Meek Mill's and his career. I'm not going to research Meek Mill's and his career. But you can. And then every time we talk about Meek Mill's and his career, you could come here and criticize me for not knowing about something that I care to know about. So shout out to you, Mr. Steve Lee. That should probably be Soleil. Shout out to Soleil. We got Soleil in the house. She says, good evening, BBN family. I just want to spread my love and send some positive vibes your way and hope everyone is having a good night. I hope you're having a good night too, baby girl. Boom. Dude, there's a ton of dope artists in Philly. You trying to tell me he couldn't find one? Snoop ain't even from Philly. Snoop wasn't from Philly. Snoop was from somewhere else. So you're trying to tell me he couldn't find no dope artists in Philly? None. If I was in Philly and I was rappers, I wouldn't fuck with Meek neither. I'm just gonna keep the stack. Okay, also Steve Lee. So you criticizing me about researching him, and who is he signed to Dream Chasers? Because what use is there to have a label if you're not signing anyone? Who is he signed to Dream Chasers, Steve Lee? Now you see why I'm not going to waste my time trying to find out what's going on with Meek Mill and Dream Chasers. He's not even signing artists. What the fuck? This guy want me to waste my time finding out about a record label that's not signing any artists. You understand how people are weirdos? People are straight weirdos. Yo, there's this record label. They not signing anybody, but you should take your time, your very valuable time, and investigate what they're doing and research what those guys is doing. They're not signing any artists, though. They haven't been signing any artists for years. 10, 15, I don't know how long they've been around. But they have not been signing any artists for years. They never signed. They had one artist they signed, and, rest in peace, he passed away. But other than that, they don't sign any artists. You should go spend all of your time trying to find out what those guys are doing. I ain't gonna lie to you. Vina Love is fine. Why don't I share her pictures? Oh, she hasn't been putting any up. What up, Anthony Emon? No budget, no labels. Dream Chase is a myth. And that guy wants me to research it. Do you understand? Do you understand? Meek No Hands Mills. I don't know what's going on with Meek Mill. Shout out to him though. Let's move on to can we talk about Casanova 2 times for a minute if y'all don't mind? Who's Snoop from Jamesboro, Louisiana? He wasn't even from Philly. Meek Mills don't fuck with no Philly rappers. Ask why. Nobody think that that's weird? Nobody think that that's weird. He got family in Philly, and he don't fuck with no Philly rappers. No one thinks that that's weird? No one? Shout out to that. I think it's weird. I think it's weird. Just so we can be clear. Oh, so you're just gonna insult me now. Copy. Nobody got time for this. Boom. Let's talk about Casanova. Could we get the Cas? Could we get the Casanova? Shout out to Buku Bags with the $10 drop. He said, paying my tithes to BB and appreciate you, my brother. I wish this shit would fix. I wish this shit would fix. Appreciate you, my brother. Who's next? Moving on. And we're going to kick this Bob guy up out of here, too. Shout out to you. Boom. I just kick people that look like they coming in here to argue with me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Could we get Bags? Whenever somebody come in that just look like they want to argue with me, I just kick them. I'm not arguing with none of you rat bastards. I just want to point that out. I want to move over to Casanova. I want to talk about Casanova now. But I just want to point that out. Meek Mills don't sign nobody from New York. I mean, pardon me, nobody from Philly. That's crazy. I'm going to explain to you what would be the first thing that I would do if I came into a little bit of money. The number one thing that I would do is upgrade my equipment. After I got an apartment. The number two thing I would do is every single effing rapper that I know, I'd go get a freaking venue that we can get, whether it's outside and I could rent a thing outside or not. And I'd have all of the rappers that I know that I think is dope, that's in the city, pull the fuck up and do a BBN show. I'm keeping it a stat. So I can't understand how somebody could have the opportunity or the ability to help others and refuse or just don't. I don't understand it. So I don't want to hear nothing about Meek Mills talking about anybody's a rat. You want to know what Tekashi did? Tekashi was doing freaking songs for people for free. Tekashi was making songs and naming them after his homies. He got a song called Cuda. He got a song called Billy. I'm just saying. What is Meek doing? Meek isn't even hanging out with... Meek is hanging out with the, I'm not mad at him, right? But he's hanging out with the billionaires. Shout out to that. Is he coming back with any knowledge or wisdom that he's given to his inner circle so they could bubble? So they could get it? Another thing I would do is I would freaking go get some writers. I got some dope ass writers, but I need more, and we need to be more consistent with it, to be honest with you. But there's so much that I would do if I had an influx of some damn money. The shit that Meek Mills is doing is just spending money. He's not investing any of it in us. And when I say us, I mean the community that is supporting him. It's not me, but there are people out there that support him. And he shouted out DJ Spin King and Tati. Look, come on, man. I don't got time for this. Like, I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, right? Just to keep it a whole stack with you. Some of us that would do a lot can't, because we don't have anything to do anything to help anybody with. You understand what I'm saying? But there's a lot of people that can't help people and they don't. Please get off of these people, jocks. I don't want to talk about the $20. I'm okay with not giving kids outside a whole bunch of money for them to go do something with and you don't know what it is. I'm okay with that. See, I don't hate Meek. I do not hate Meek. I'm not okay with just giving random kids $100 bills and $1,000 here and $1,000 there to random kids on the street. You don't know what they're going to spend that money on. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not okay with that. You know what I'm saying? A couple of bucks here, or taking them somewhere and purchasing something for them. Yeah. Like, you know what he could have did? He was like, yo, y'all trying to buy water. Y'all selling water. Boom, boom, boom. Stop. Find out what they're using. You know, let's get y'all out of selling this damn water. Maybe we could, like, set something up. Maybe he could go talk to the people of Atlanta, the mayor or somebody in Atlanta. Like, we need something for the kids. Like, something like that. You understand what I'm saying? This neither here nor there. But there's things that people could do, but they just choose not to do because it's just, you know, it's beneath them. And that's how Meek Mill come off to me. There's things people are beneath him. You want beneath him. And, you know, shout out to that. I ain't mad at you. If that's how you get your jollies. I enjoy helping people when I can. The problem is I can't help the people as much as I would like. So sometimes that makes me feel a little down. But it is what it is. With that being said, let's move on to Casanova. No, I get you, Buku, and I agree with you. Tekashi absolutely did do more for the people who was with him and the community than Meek Mill has. That's a fact. Yeah, Wack was fighting two white dudes at the same time, so I doubt Wack is all talk. That's one. Two, Meek Mill's snitches on people. I haven't seen Wack snitch on no one. So, I don't know. Anyway, let's talk about this Casanova thing real quick. They took Casanova crib. They took Casanova crib and Casanova's accounts. Anybody can figure why they did that? If you listen to the Casanova video I dropped earlier, you know what I'm about to say. Can anybody figure why they did that? Why they took Casanova crib and his houses and all, crib and his money? Anybody could guess why they did that? Anyone? Anyone? Can anyone guess why they did that? If you listened to the video earlier, you know where I'm going with this. Well, yeah, to snitch. Obviously, but What you're saying is correct. Nobody's incorrect. I guess I'm probably not asking the question well. I might not be asking the question the appropriate way. Do y'all know why they were able to do this? Because they can't just randomly do it. Because they can't just randomly do it. They can't just say we want to freeze your accounts and freeze your assets. They have to have a reason to be able to do this. Because they can't just say, the government can't just say, you know what, assets are frozen. There has to be a reason. Do y'all know what the reason might have been why they froze his accounts? That's the question. My apologies. I don't think I asked the question the appropriate way. Y'all want? Do you want to know what I believe? What gave them or what allowed for them to be able to do this to Casanova 2 times? This is why you got to be smart. I'm gonna explain to you what I believe the mistake was. Anybody here ever bailed anybody out? Anybody here ever bailed anyone out? Everybody's behind on taxes, homie. Everybody's behind on taxes. All right, you do know this, right? You do know this, right? They can always go re-look at your taxes and find a problem. That's you do know this, right? Anybody here ever bailed anyone out? Anybody here ever bailed anyone out? Thank you, Buku Bags. This is what I believe happened. Tell me how plausible you think this is. I'm not saying that you got to agree with me. Nobody has to agree with anything. But how plausible do you think this is? When they came up with that 2.5 million, I think they said there was something like 12 people that put money up. What up, New York urban legend? If they had 12 people that put money up, guess what? Every single which one of those cents got to be clean. Thank you, Rita O'Brien. Yes. And you have to have proof that the money you're given is from legal gains. Now, this is what I believe happened. Not all the money was from legal means. Once they actually investigated where some of the money came from, and then they found out that there's a chance that some of this money was ill-gotten. What up, Miss Rondell's Unpopular Opinion? I hope you are enjoying. First of all, could we all say happy birthday to little Miss Rondell? I don't know your daughter's name, but somebody's daughter's birthday. They out there enjoying themselves, and I'm not gonna say where you're at because I don't want to blow you up. But they out there living their best little birthday lives. So what I think happened is, shout out to you. You know I love when you up in here, baby girl. Okay. So this is what I think happened, just so we can be clear. Not all the money was clean. And then all they had to do at that point was to track that money from the person that didn't have the clean money, and Casanova exchanged hands at one time or another. That's it. This is the proper way to get your brush ready. That's it. What up, James S? That's it. And I think that's why they was able to seize all of his properties. Because the new dude, the new guy that just got charged, they upped it, 2 more indictments, right? 2 more counts, right? One was the situation that happened in Miami, right? And you want to know what the other one was? Scamming. Now, I don't know this to be a fact. This is just me talking. Also, let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. Come on, y'all. Let's go. What the fuck, yo? Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. I'm not calling out your drop. Just leave me alone. What the fuck? All it takes is one person to not be clean and it messes everything up. Most people use grandmother or grandpas to bail out. I don't even. It's just because this is just. I'm not good. I don't feel good with God. I'm gonna refund you back your money. This makes me not feel like I'm good with God. I'm gonna refund you back your money and I'm gonna block you. Please stay out. This homeboy, you stay over there. All right. I don't fuck with you. Buku Bag says all it takes is one person to be not clean and it messes everything up. Most people use grandma or grandpas to bail out because most are clean. Iman Anthony said, Cass need prayers. God be with the bro. Now this is what you gotta understand. So earlier, I'm not gonna show the comment, but earlier somebody said something, right? And it was like, people were innocent before proven guilty. I thought that's the way that it was. After they I don't know if they was doing that when they was typing, but what I did was I said, well, I didn't say that, and then it was like, I didn't say that you said it. Yeah, but it was implying. I hate when people imply something or infer something. You understand what I'm saying? Where they imply something, and then when you just make sure. Let's just be clear on this. Let's not be coy. That's not what I was saying. And then they try to attack me on it. Like, nah, we're not gonna do that. But this is what I do want to say. When they're adding charges, that's not good. They feel like we're not talking about state. We're talking about this is the federal government. We is not talking about the state. We're talking about the federal government. I don't know the feds to pull up on you and not have all they T's crossed and they I's dotted. I don't know them to be like that. I know for them when they pull up on you that they ready. They ready for war. Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. Yes, Emmanuel. I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so future rappers and rappers currently. Look, the problem isn't that you got gang affiliations. That's a problem for the government. That's not really a problem for you. You know what's a problem for you? 2 things. The first thing is, are you funding any gang activity? I'm gonna tell you what I would do. I'm a rapper. Now I'm making some good bread, right? We got to figure out how we got to figure out how to get everybody jobs so we could keep doing this music thing and we could build. And why don't we just build and make something in our community, our block, wherever we from, that's legal, so we can take everybody's kids and grow everybody's kids. We can't. Our generation is here. We're going to use our generation as the foundation for the next generation. You get what I'm saying? Our generation, we already at where we're at. So yeah, you're not going to make $100,000 this year, homie. But we're about to start this thing up. In about 2 or 3 years, maybe we'll be able to branch out and everybody is going to at least have regular jobs that you like. See, the problem is everybody wants to be a gang guy. Everybody wants to be a drug guy. Everybody wants to be a real street dude. Stop you wanting to be something. What we should all be wanting to do is make sure our next generation is more prepared. So I can't help all of you guys do gang drug shit. But you know what I can do? I can put some shit in the community so that your kids could go and your kids could build, and I could hire a couple of y'all to work in there. But only the ones I know ain't gonna be bringing that gang shit around. And we gonna have little centers for people that want to dance. We gonna have centers for the people that want to sing. We gonna have centers for the people that want to act. We gonna go get some government funding. Like, why are we not thinking like this? Why are we not thinking like this? I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it, though. Believe me, I get it. But why are we not thinking like this? You already 30 years old, 35 years old. You just spent about 10 years in prison. Now you want to come out and jump right back in the street. You got a 12-year-old kid. An 8-year-old kid. I don't know how old your kid is. When is it gonna be, you know what? We gotta build for the future. You wanna know what I'm not getting on nobody, and I actually think this is genius. The Jewish people in New York City, the Hasidic Jews, I believe, or the Orthodox Jews, whichever which Jews they are, they will own the effing building and get government assistance. They own the building. The government is literally just paying them to live in a home that they own. Why can't we be smart like that? Because we can't work together. But the point is, we find the people that we can work together with and we be on that type of energy. That's why I keep saying, please stay away from haters. Please stay away from people that want to lower your vibrations. Please stay away from people that want to get you involved in shit that you don't want nothing to do with. That's why I say that. That's why I say that. Because we spend so much time warring with each other. We spend so much time fighting with each other. And then, when somebody from the outside come and try to fight against one of us, the rest of them are help. Leto says, Rock Nation not involved with Cass because Cass was already a liability. So I'm pretty sure they made him sign an indemnity clause. Look, I feel bad for the dude, right? I'm going to tell you why. Sometimes people can't recognize. Sometimes people don't recognize. Sometimes people don't recognize their blessings. And it's for a litany of different reasons. Sometimes people don't recognize their blessings because they just are ungrateful. And I'm not saying that that's his case. But some people don't recognize their blessings because a lot of times, like sometimes I get blessings and I can't recognize them. Because I'm so used to people, this just me, 2 seconds. I'm so used to people saying, here, take this thing, I'm trying to help you. And then as soon as I go like this, it's a fucking mousetrap. And then all of a sudden now my life is upside down. So sometimes I myself cannot recognize blessings. I just want to be clear on this. So sometimes people just can't recognize blessings. That might be Casanova's situation. C. Graf says, I tried to stay away from people that speak negative. We should all try to stay away from people that speak negative. But more importantly, we should try to stay away from people who try to bring negativity out of others. Because there are a lot of people who are not negative, but an individual will see that they're a positive person and they don't know how to be positive. So they'll come around and try to do everything they can to lower that person's vibration. And when you see somebody trying to lower somebody else's vibration, you got to be there for that person. That's another thing that we lack in our community. We have to be there for a person sometimes. Sometimes when you see the bullshit happening, don't get mad at the individual that fell in the pit. Be angry at the person digging the fucking tiger trap and sticking damn spears in it. Buku says the government is not being cut in. They want in. You need the government involved some type of way to move right out here. I agree. I agree. I'm going to tell you something, right? I'm going to tell you the thing that pisses me off the most about rap music nowadays. There's no variety. All rap music now is kind of just destructive noise. Almost all rap music now that's mainstream is just destructive noise. That pisses me off. Because I remember when you could listen to your rap music that was about tearing something down, but you could also listen to your rap music that was about building something up. We don't have that no more. It's gone. It's a thing of the past. Only music we have now is just the tear shit down music. And it's to the point where people don't even crave anything except for that. People don't crave anything else. Nobody don't want to hear music that's about how we love each other. Nobody want to hear music about how we could fix our problems. And with that being said, even if that music was out there, it wouldn't get played, and that's the issue. Why are we not in an uproar? Do y'all notice that Little Duval hasn't come out with a song in how long? Almost all of Little Duval's music is uplifting music. I mean, even if it's not about necessarily good shit, it's all about partying. For the most part, it's not destructive. When was the last time Little Duval came out with a song? Rondell's popular opinion says they are the minority that the government assistance the most in New York. That's a fact. Talking about Jewish people. Rondell's unpopular opinion also says Jews understand the solidarity and that their way to bounce back after WW2 was generational wealth. Our community self-sabotages and do not move as a unit. That's a fact. If somebody was to come to me right now and was like, here's $100,000, I need you to get 5 other people and then y'all build a team, I wouldn't even know who to talk to. I wouldn't know who to talk to. I wouldn't know who I could go try to work with, and it'll be on that level. I don't know who I could go work with. Don't forget all the people I have tried to work with previously that just stabbed me in the back. I don't know who I could go work with. Notice, I haven't stabbed anyone in the back. How long we been on YouTube? I haven't stabbed nobody in the back. I've stabbed 0 people in the back. How many people done stabbed me in the back? Starting unnecessary beefs with me, arguing with me, warring with me, making videos about me. I wouldn't know who to work with. It's a fact, though. I wouldn't know who to work with. What up, BQ? Everybody said what's up to my sister-in-law. Obviously, I wasn't talking about you specifically. I would always love working with you. But I'm just talking about from a general sense. I don't know who I'd work with. It's always God first. It is what it is. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's go. When people don't believe in themselves enough to see their own dreams come true, of course they will hate on you. That's a fact, Tiandre Willis Sr. That's a fact. Put in a lot of hard work to do just a little bit of stuff y'all see me do. You'd be surprised at the stuff that I do behind the scenes that people don't even get an opportunity to see. But yeah, I get that. Anyway, either in or there. So, Casanova has his own problems currently. I don't know how they're gonna fix those issues. They took all his money. I don't know what to tell you. At 0, I do not know what to tell you. Now, his family don't got nothing. I'm going to tell you what I believe happening. I believe they're talking to him and they're trying to get him to snitch, and he's saying he's not going to talk about this, and he's saying he's not going to talk about that, and they're saying if you don't talk, we're going to do this thing and we're going to do that thing. This is one of the things that they said that they were going to do. And if they did this, then that means that everybody that was hoping that Cass was going to somehow not do no time, I'm sorry. I just don't see that being a thing. But what do I know? I might be wrong. I mean, I'm usually right about these things, but I might be wrong. We're going to have to just, you know, be patient and see how this play out. That's it. What else we got on the docket? I think we covered everything. Anything y'all want to talk about? We covered everything we talked about. We just got finished talking about Casanova. We spoke on Meek Mill's Tekashi Wack 100 situation. We spoke on Yellow Beezy. Anything y'all want to discuss? You don't gotta go nowhere. You know? Definitely pray for the brother. That's a fact. Oh no, any money that he has anywhere that's legal money, they confiscated that shit. Um, all I can guess is that he gotta hope that he has some things in his wife's name. That's about it. That's all I could get. That's all I could say. I hope they put the first of all, if he was smart, they would have put the home in his wife's name. You know he's still in the street, right? Uh, no, I don't have any info on Nicki's father other than it was an accident. It was a car accident. Um, this is another thing I don't understand, right? You get some money, you got some real money. You're supposed to open up a business for your wife. She like something that she don't have to be there. You understand what I'm saying? Something that could run by itself. Something that she doesn't have to be there. You know, you're gonna hire all the people to make sure that the shit run. It's her business under her name, her everything. I don't understand this buying Birkin bags and buying all of these cars, and I don't understand this. I believe in. So if he like all of y'all, just so we could be clear, I don't want like okay, I'm single. That shit sucks, but my preference is to be with somebody that want to have their own business. Like, okay, we work for somebody right now, but we're gonna move up out of that and we're gonna own. So if I was a rapper, the first thing I'm doing is I'm gonna go get a business. One of the first things I'm gonna do after we get settled, I'm gonna go open a business for my wife. Every time we get a new kid, I'm gonna open up a business in that kid's name. It's gonna be that kid's business. I'm just going to be running it until they come of age. Like, this is how I think. I don't understand what other people are doing. I don't understand how you come into money and now you don't got none. Well, yeah, I mean, after I get out of this hotel, I will do those. I will definitely move on to shit like that after I get out of this hotel. After I get out of this hotel, there's a lot of things I'm gonna be able to do that I just can't do now. I can't even really go too far. You understand? I gotta get out of this hotel first. As soon as we figure out a way as soon as I figure out a way to get myself up out of this fucking hotel, then yeah, why wouldn't we? We could, first of all, just so we could be clear, y'all do know that I've tried to start about 3 or 4 things and then employ people for us to grow brands, right? The newspaper being one of those things. So I've been trying to start things, but nobody, I think this is lost on people. Do you know I was doing YouTube for about 1.5 years before I got a cent from YouTube, before I got 1 penny from YouTube? It took me about, I don't know, 8 months to get monetized. It took me like 8 months to get monetized. And then it took me like another 8-9 months to get my first check. What's happening is every time I'm talking to people about doing something, I'm like, we're going to start a thing, but we have to generate money. Nobody wants to do that. No, just so we can be clear, I had a regular day job, and then I was coming home after work every day, and I was making 4 or 5 videos every day. Get it? Every day. I got a website. I'm trying to get people to do stuff, so I can't. All I could do is make the thing. I can only lead people to water. I can't make them drink. For everybody that thinks that something is supposed to happen overnight, I don't know what to tell you. I was working on YouTube for I was doing YouTube videos for maybe over a year and a half before I got one check, before I got one penny. Every day. Why do you think I got like 4,000 videos? And there's more than one channel that got videos on them. And we at Twitch. I was working. But when I bring people in and I don't know, like I don't, so I would need to have people around me that got that kind of drive. I got like right now I'm doing 2 fucking lives a day. 2-3 hours. Right? 2 hours? An hour and a half to 2 hours. 2 times a day, right? I dropped 3 videos today. I made 4, but I dropped 3 videos today. Right? And YouTube isn't even the only thing I do. So that's why when people come to me, what up, Kendio? That's why when people come to me and I'm like, yo, my fault, I forgot. You know how fucking exhausted? Part of my language. You know how exhausted I be in the middle of it? I be exhausted. But like in the middle of the day, I be exhausted. I be so tired that if I eat anything, I'm gonna fall asleep. C Grab says CK showed you, said you showed. CK's not the only person I showed how to set up a channel. Salute to CK for saying that. I showed a few people how to set up a channel. Some of them turned on me and started hating me. I'm not talking about CK. I be so tired that if I eat anything, I'm gonna fall asleep. Lady Watts Games. Shout out to Watts. He got a thing him and his team is doing over there that's dope. So I'm over here and I'm working. It's a fact. When I in the middle of the day, if I eat a damn sandwich, I'm gonna pass out. I'll be so be tired. I ain't gonna lie to you. Then I'll be waking up and be like 2 hours later. I'll be like, God damn it. And then I gotta go straight and do work. And then I gotta relax the mind sometimes. So I try to get a video game in here and there. So I play the video game for about 20-30 minutes. Hopefully I could get 45 minutes in where I could just relax and not think about nothing. Keep it at a stat. Where I could not think about any of the shit that bothering me. But yeah, it is what it is, man. Not complaining. I'm just explaining. It is what it is, man. So when I come on here and I be like, yo, let's get 5, let's... Yeah, I mean, the best way to see Grab said what's dope about you is you big up other dudes' channels as well. Okay, check this out. This is the best way I could explain my character. I'm a New York Knicks fan. There's years that I believe that the Knicks would have won titles if not for fucking Michael Jordan, part of my language. Michael Jordan is still my favorite basketball player of all time. I can't stand that dude. But you will not ever hear me say that there was a better player. Unless one comes and but the defense is too weak nowadays to even create a player as good as Michael Jordan, just so we could be clear. Right now, all I need is a effing opportunity. We have a decent team. If I could come up with some money to pay them, all I need is a damn opportunity. The stuff we gonna do is freaking legendary. So when you hear me say, yo, let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, that's me saying, look, I'm over here. I'm busting my ass for real, for real. I'm busting my ass for real, for real. Let's go. We have to crowdsource this channel. YouTube don't send out my notifications. YouTube, I don't know what they're doing with the actual views I'm getting, because I'm getting actual views that aren't even registering. I'm getting actual views that are not registering. I don't know no other way to explain this to you. You hear other channels complaining about it sometimes. I just don't complain about it. Go speak to somebody else that have a YouTube channel and ask them. I be getting that don't even register. What's up, Juro? So that's what I'm dealing with. Right now, I believe that the channel is what you call that? Shadow banned. Right now, I think I'm shadow banned. Imagine being shadow banned in a hotel. You got to figure out how to come up with money every day. So that's the situation I'm living in. So it is what it is. The shit is, you can't imagine the pressure a nigga be under. I still wake up every day and do this show, and I still do this show before I go to bed every day. Yeah, we shadow banned. So people don't understand what kind of pressure I'm under. Why you think? It's okay. It is what it is. I don't even want to discuss this. I'm gonna let y'all go. I appreciate everybody that show up. Shout out to Buku Bags for the $10 drop. Definitely appreciate you, my brother. I'm going to tell you the funny thing, right? I'm going to tell you the funny thing. Just so we could be clear, one of the reasons why I got almost all the problems that I have is because I wasn't being biased against Tekashi 6ix9ine. And see, I don't go and y'all don't see these people when I gotta go pull up places. And people are mad at me because I wasn't biased. People are mad at me because I was just being fair. So yeah, if I make videos bashing Tekashi 6ix9ine and saying things that I think are fundamentally incorrect, I'm pretty sure everything will be fine. But that's not going to be right with me and my spirit. Just saying something because other people want to hear me say it rather than it's something that I believe. The dude snitched. That's a fact. But I just think that the shit is way deeper than that. I think that there's a lot more going on. And it is what it is. Everybody say screw the haters, right? I hear you. Screw the haters. I hear you. It's easy to say screw the haters when you get enough support. But when you're not getting enough support, like people sharing your videos, stuff like that, when you're not getting no support, and you just doing this shit off of the fucking, I don't know what, it's different. You feel me? So, it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. If you got anybody still awake in your household, please give them a hug. Tell them you love them. You don't never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Give people their flowers while they still here. Also, when we wake up in the morning, one of the first things we want to do is drink some water. We want to drink water on an empty stomach. Also, let's just stay hydrated, just in general. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all.